Lil Wayne is fully backing Drake in his ongoing beef with Kendrick Lamar, and he's made it clear that he's ready to take shots at K. Dot after feeling disrespected by a series of events. Initially, Wayne stayed out of the drama between his former protege and Kendrick, but that all changed after Jay-Z decided to have Kendrick perform at the Super Bowl, which took place in Wayne's hometown of New Orleans. This decision riled up Wayne, especially since he thought he would be the one headlining, given his deep ties to the city and his long-standing legacy in the rap game. Wayne didn't hold back his feelings on social media, expressing how hurt and overlooked he felt by the NFL's choice. This wasn't just a minor issue, it was a matter of pride for him. Some fans believed Wayne was being humble and expressing his personal disappointment, but others felt like he overshadowed Kendrick's moment by making it all about him. And to make things even more intense, Wayne recently mocked Kendrick's Super Bowl performance, calling it the worst halftime show ever, and even teased that he might drop a diss track aimed at Kendrick.
First of all, I want to say forgive me for the delay. The delay. I want to say I had to get strength. I had to get strength enough to do this without breaking. I must say thank you. I must say thank you to every voice, every opinion, all the care, all the love and the support out there. Your words turned into arms and held me up when I try to fall back. That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about, it hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. And for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position like somebody told me that was my position.
This drama has its roots in a deeper issue. A lot of people believe Wayne is defending Drake because of their past as mentor and mentee, but the situation is more complicated than that. The tension between Wayne and Drake started when Wayne was serving time in prison. He found out that while he was incarcerated, Drake had gotten close to his girlfriend, Tammy Tarez. This alleged betrayal hit Wayne hard, as he thought of Drake as family. The emotional fallout from this incident shook their relationship, and it seemed like their bond was never quite the same after that. Wayne's current support of Drake against Kendrick isn't entirely about loyalty to him. It's also about Wayne feeling snubbed in his own hometown. When Kendrick was chosen over him for the Super Bowl performance, it was the final straw.
Okay, speaking of Super Bowl, I gotta hit you with this because this is just me, and I do love you, but I just remain baffled and angry over why the NFL did not choose you to play halftime of a Super Bowl that's going to be in your hometown. And I know you went through a lot with it, but now that your feelings have settled some, how do you explain they're choosing not to ask you?
Well, so I'll give you two, I give you both. So when I give you my general answer and then I give you the personal answer. So generally I explain it. Generally I just believe that, they, for whatever reason, I believe that it's over my head. Meaning that's, I don't know why. Period.
Wayne's frustrations have been building, and now he's not holding back. It looks like things between these two will only escalate from here. Kendrick Lamar seemed to throw some subtle shade at Lil Wayne in his album GNX, particularly on the track Whacked Out Girls. In the lyrics, Kendrick referenced Wayne's Carter 3, while making it clear that he wasn't happy with how things had unfolded. He rapped, "No, I'm possessed by a spirit, and they can't take it. The Carter 3, I am my role. it chain-proud irony, suggesting he believed Wayne's hard work had been undermined. He also hinted at the tension between them, mentioning how some artists, including Wayne, might be outdated while Kendrick was pushing his own boundaries. Though many fans didn't think Kendrick was directly dissing Wayne, it was obvious to Wayne that Kendrick's bars were aimed at him. In response, Wayne fired back on Twitter, clearly frustrated by what he perceived as Kendrick's attack. He tweeted, "Man, what the F I do? I just be chilling and they still coming for my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this jig giant sleep, I beg you all. No one really wants destruction, not even me, but I shall destroy if disturbed on me, love." Fans were quick to react, some calling out Wayne for seeming too sensitive. One person tweeted, "You said the Super Bowl was taken from you when it wasn't promised in the first place, and never congratulated the artist who looked up to you and worked hard for himself." Another fan noted, "How would you feel if you got the nod and someone else kept talking about how it got stolen from them instead of congratulating you?"
Lamar, you know, what his lyrics were about you. What can you explain?
That was my first time hearing it, but I think he just, you know, I think he's a fan, like I'm a fan of his music.
Sure.
He's a fan.
Yeah,
I think
he's definitely a fan of yours. Yeah,
you know. So I think he just mean by he saw what everybody else he saw how much it meant to me. And I think that's all he mean is that, you know, I don't think it, and you know, when we speaking, obviously you can't control that.
What made Wayne's response even more puzzling was his earlier interview with sports broadcaster Skip Bayless, where he seemed to have come to terms with the NFL's decision not to choose him as the headliner. In that conversation, Wayne seemed calm and understanding about the situation, which contrasted sharply with the fiery tone of his Twitter outburst. This inconsistency left fans questioning why he was so vocal online after appearing so composed during the interview. Further complicating things, Wayne admitted that he understood why Kendrick name-dropped him in GNX. Instead of reacting defensively, Wayne took a more mature approach, acknowledging Kendrick's decision. However, what really surprised fans was Wayne's revelation that he had actually spoken to Kendrick before the performance and wished him well. This made it seem like any tension between the two might have been more about public perception and timing than any real personal animosity. By 2024, it appeared that any beef between Wayne and Kendrick had been settled. Insiders even claimed that the NFL had apologized to Wayne for the Super Bowl snub, sending him a letter thanking him for his long-standing support of the league.
Y'all know I'm not gonna be there this week, which means I guess there's a seat to fill. Shout out to New Orleans, but I've been working on something very special. I got something exciting coming for you. Thursday, the 6th.